Well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here with
Lifeline Fitness.
and as always I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. It's 10:42 on the East Coast, and unfortunately I'm on the road. No, I'm fortunate that I'm on the road. Of course, my son right here riding shotgun. That I've got some work I got to go do, because they always tell me don't quit your day job because there's no future here for you on the YouTube. And unfortunately it'll probably take forever for this to upload, but we have some more breaking news on the Dallas Cowboys. Dan Quinn, who had an interview with the Cowboys, virtual reality, on Saturday, which was just reported a couple hours ago that we found out, is on an airplane flying to Dallas for an in-person interview with the Cowboys. We know that the Cowboys are doing their coaching search. We know that they did a virtual reality one yesterday with Joe Witt. We know that they also talked to Jason Simmons, defensive back coach from the Carolina Panthers, and Dan Quinn, who has been a defensive line coach, okay? And Dan Quinn, being part of the Legion of Boom, the 2 years that they went to the Super Bowl as their defensive coordinator, ended up getting to become one of those hot head coaching candidates and became head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, which he did take them to the Super Bowl. And, you know, I remember that Super Bowl. Oh my God, I'll remember that Super Bowl. That game was the tale of two halves. The way the Atlanta Falcons fans were that first half of the game, when they were literally blowing out New England, and how obnoxious New England fans were. I mean, they were just ugly. I mean, they were ugly. They were cussing like crazy. But then there was a whole sea change as the Falcons started gagging. And that's when the New England fans really got obnoxious. They got even uglier when they started turning this thing around and winning. And I'm not sure I blame the defense on that game, because that was where Matty Ice, you know, he took a sack where, had he not taken a sack, if he had thrown the ball away, or if they had run the football, they could have kicked the field goal and the game would have been out of reach. But Matty Ice took the sack, boom, they're out of field goal range, they punt to New England, and New England goes down the field with Bill Belichick, one of the greatest coaches of all time, and end up tying the game and winning it in overtime. But, you know, be that as it may, I won't say that Dan Quinn lost defensive coaching ability. I don't think he did. But it's a different thing to be a coordinator versus a head coach. Wouldn't you agree on that? There's been lots of coaches that have been great coordinators that just aren't good head coaches. Norv Turner, of course, comes to mind, because Norv Turner, you look at him and say, man, that guy's an offensive genius. Although, when you had Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, best offensive line in football, and Michael Irvin, it's kind of hard not to be great. I mean, you know, you'd have to work hard at not being good at that. But you've seen him as an offensive coordinator everywhere he's gone, getting teams to their potential. But as a head coach, he was just not the guy. You could look at a Wade Phillips the same way. That Wade Phillips was not a great head coach, but he's a great defensive coordinator. And maybe that's Dan Quinn. The good thing about maybe Dan Quinn would be Dan Quinn doesn't have that Mike McCarthy relationship like some of the other potential candidates. This is a guy who's totally separate from them. And this is also a guy who is trying to rebuild his brand, so to speak. If he goes to Dallas and he takes one of the worst defenses in the history of football and he turns them around to all of a sudden being a good defense, then, you know, the head coaching offers may come back, because you're talking about now experience in 3 Super Bowls. Granted, there's only one win, but experience in 3 Super Bowls, and we can't say that we got any experience in Super Bowls except for Mike McCarthy right now. So we'll keep a nose to the grindstone. He ain't listening to me, he's just watching the YouTube. What? Say, look, I don't know what you're talking about. What you watching?
taste testing videos.
Oh, don't. Oh, you want to taste something? Don't taste that chip challenge. Don't do that. Oh, that just made my stomach burn again. Oh, I'm still feeling the effects of the chip challenge. All right, y'all. Hopefully this will upload and you guys will find out that Dan Quinn is on the big old jet airliner headed to Dallas for an in-person interview. And I'm curious if they're stopping at 3. Don't know. Peace.